Hello, everyone. Good evening. It's another day of quarantine for most of us. Before I start, I'd like to thank my niece for helping me make my videos look better, my vlogs look better. And then I also like to offer a prayer and thanks to all our frontliners, our nurses and doctors, and supermarket cashiers, bag boys, everyone who has to be out during this coronavirus problem. And for most of you who don't have to go out, well, please watch videos like mine and to keep you entertained. So anyway, tonight I'm going to do an album review. This is my first album review, which which I'm going to do on a vlog. I usually do album reviews, but I write them. So for tonight, I'm going to do Harry Styles' Fine Line. So if you know, Harry Styles is one of the members of the boy group One Direction, and for years they have been probably the most popular band in the world. Um, but for the past few years, the band decided to, each member of the band decided to do things on their own. And interestingly, I don't even, well, I play One Direction songs before, but only the ones I like. But I didn't really watch them when they came here to Manila. Um, but when they did their own things, the first member I really liked was Niall Horan. So when he came here and did his concert to support his album this time, I enjoyed the concert a lot. So now I decided to listen to all the other members. So for tonight, I'll talk about what I think about what I think about what I think about his album Fine Line. So I did some checking. He has an impressive group of producers. No? It includes one Grammy winner for Producer of the Year, and that was um, Jeff Basker. So Jeff Basker, he won the Producer of the Year award for the Grammys in 2015. So for me, that's a very big deal because um, I noticed that if you have good producers, your music sounds better and everything really gels together. And although Jeff only does one song, two songs actually. So he produced one song here and co-wrote one other song. But the funny thing is, the song I like is my most favorite song is the one he produced. Otherwise, the other producers who did my other favorite songs are Tyler Johnson. Um, yes, is there, and then um, Kid Harpoon. So when I was younger, I used to know most of the producers, but now since I'm a bit older, I don't know anymore who these guys are. But anyway, at least I know their names now. Tyler Johnson, Kid Harpoon, Greg Kurstin. Uh, so so Greg Kurstin is also another Grammy winner for Producer of the Year. So he really has a blockbuster group of producers here. Okay, so what do you think about this album? Um, I think it's very daring because I heard um, Niall does more folk. He sounds like Mumford and Sons in this album this time. But Harry is more. I think he's more adventurous because if you listen to the whole album, there's like a psychedelic vibe that comes out from it. That's just what I feel. It's like something psychedelic comes out from it. And if you look at the album cover actually looks psychedelic because his image is a bit distorted, like, and that image is also translated in the music. So as you listen to the songs, um, you'll find out that it sounds psychedelic, sounds a bit of 60s, and it also fuses elements of today's pop, which makes the sound very fresh, and that's why I like it very much. Usually for albums I only like one or two songs, at most five songs. But in this album, I there are more songs that I like than I don't like. So that means it's a strong contender for my own list for the best albums of 2020. Anyway, um, I'm I'm going to pick my five favorite songs from this album, and I'll play them for just 5 seconds because we're not really allowed to play um, them because of copyright rules. So anyway, my most favorite song in this album is the least favorite of most people. It's "Treat Me with Kindness." It's the last song in the album, and I love it very much. Maybe we can find a... Okay, that's "Treat People with Kindness," and then he goes on to say, treat people with kindness, find a place to feel good. So it has a very 60s vibe. It starts off. It's very rare that songs start with a chorus. So if you remember Dancing Queen, um, yeah, Dancing Queen of ABBA, they start with a chorus. That's very rare in not really rare, but most most singers start with a first stanza before they go to the chorus. But in this song, it's arranged in a way that it's immediately the chorus, and I love it that the chorus is sung by not by Harry. It's sung by two background singers, two ladies, and they sound very 60s. They sound like the Mamas and the Papas. They sound like Wilson Phillips. That's why I love it very much. So that's my favorite song for this album, "Treat People with Kindness." Second, and that was produced by Jeff Basker. The second, my second favorite song is "Sunflower," and again this is produced by Greg Kurstin, another Grammy winner. Um, so let's hear a little bit of "Sunflower." Um, so here it is. Sorry, that's. Oops. Just a minute. I'm still. Wait. Not that. Oh, I'm still getting in the hang of it. Okay, so this is "Sunflower." This is my second favorite song. It's produced by Greg Kurstin, another Grammy winner. Okay. My eyes won't see more than a melody. Oops. So that's "Sunflower, my eyes." So there I like the groove. Right? It has a very groovy feel to it, and it sounds again a bit 60s, So anyway, but I'm not that old. I'm not really. I wasn't born in the 60s. I was born in the 70s already. So next song is probably one of the most popular songs from his album. Wait. Okay, so it's "Falling." You won't miss this song because um, the arrangement is very good. I love it. And let me check who produced it. Just a minute. Okay. So, "Falling," yeah. So it's produced by Kid Harpoon and Tyler Johnson. If you look at the list, they produced like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, almost the whole album actually. So they're the main producers, no? Kid Harpoon and Tyler Johnson. And their song "Falling" is my third favorite song from this album. And it sounds like this. Falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling. Yes, so I love his voice. It's fantastic. It has so much feeling. Okay, my fourth favorite song is "Silly." It's Watermelon Sugar, and yes. Tastes like strawberry. Sorry, that's not the part I want. This is the part I want. It's kind of cute, this song. So it's here. Watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon. Okay, we can only sing after there. So he sings it again. Watermelon sugar, I. Watermelon sugar, I. So it's very catchy. So imagine four songs, four very catchy songs. And finally, the fifth song, because we only choose five, okay? You cannot choose more, otherwise I'll be reviewing the whole album. Is probably the most popular song here in this album. I think it's the most listens to, and most volume of people who listen. So I love the video. It's so gay, and yeah, that's why I love it. Although in the list of songs, it's my fifth favorite song. So you have that. The song has 12. The album has 12 songs, and my top five favorite are "Treat People with Kindness," "Sunflower," "Falling," "Watermelon Sugar," and "Adore You." If Harry releases all these songs as singles or as downloads, I'm sure they'll all become hits because they're very catchy. So anyway, thank you very much for listening. Get a copy of Harry Styles' Fine Line, especially if you love pop music. It's one of the best pop albums this year. Okay, so catch you next time with our next album review. Don't forget to subscribe to my Facebook, my Twitter, and my Instagram, and then please subscribe to my channel. I'll do more album reviews. I'll be doing the younger singers. The singers of today. You get the idea of how old people feel about today's music. Okay, take care everyone, and have a good day.